Hey guys, it's Rodimus Primal. I'm back with another video, and today I'm bringing you guys some Transformers Siege toy news. Some of it has been previously reported, and some of it now we've got a little bit more reveal with it, especially with a certain female Transformer. Got a little bit to talk about, so sit back, relax, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and let's transform and roll out. Alright, so the first bit of Transformers news is actually something that I covered. I believe it was a live stream where we got to see Bluestreak and Ratchet, which was this image right here. And this was the, they had a loose Ratchet toy as well. And they also had this Bluestreak. And it seems like these are going to be part of the Transformers 35th anniversary line. What we know of is at Toy Fair, they had a private event that was not open to the public, and some of the images leaked. And obviously, some people kind of like showed some of those images. I believe I talked about it in a previous video, but now we get to see the packaging art for it. So we can see here is Bluestreak in his 35th anniversary packaging. I guess this is the render as to what he's supposed to look like, and we can see that he is just a straight repaint of Siege Prowl, and he comes with the shoulder cannons that Smokescreen and Barricade are coming with as well. And I like this deco a lot better than I do Prowl, and I still have yet to open up Prowl, and I'm thinking about doing a toy review for him soon. If you want me to do so, be sure to leave that in the comments. But they're also doing Soundblaster, so if you didn't get Soundwave, which I'm still trying to get my hands on Soundwave, I have not seen him in stores anywhere, unless somebody wants to send him to my P.O. box. But I am looking for Soundwave, but Soundblaster looks pretty cool as well, and he does look like to be a remold. Now, this is interesting, and the reason why I say this is interesting is because they're remolding his chest to be able to carry 2 cassettes instead of 1, because that's what the original G1 Soundblaster was able to do. He was able to carry 2 cassettes in his chest as far as the toy was concerned. And that was kind of like their reasoning for re-releasing Soundwave in G1 and Headmasters, but it was only in Japan. And now every time they do a black repaint of Soundwave, it's Soundblaster. And I like this. It's pretty cool that they're actually remolding the chest. You know, if they're going to carry Laserbeak and Ravage, you can carry now both of them. But I'm also curious if they're going to give us either a 35th anniversary or a Siege Rumble and Frenzy. That would be really cool. I'd really like to see those two done in this scale so that they can go into Soundwave's or Soundblaster's chest. Because I mean, I have Frenzy, which was the Target exclusive like cassette pack that came with Howlback and Buzzsaw, and they only fit the Titans Return / Bumblebee movie Soundwave. They don't necessarily fit this Soundwave because I think they're bigger. So I'd like to see this scale done with Rumble and Frenzy and maybe Ratbat and maybe some more cassettes. And heck, down the line, give us Blaster. I want to see Blaster in his cassettes as well. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. What they're going to do, who knows? Okay, so I'm editing this in, but just so you guys know, right after I finished recording this video, they just dropped this news that they now have some clear images of 35th anniversary Bluestreak, and we can see his car mode and his robot mode a lot clearer than before. And wow, he looks awesome. I gotta say though, this car mode, it really works for Bluestreak, man. I'm really impressed with the color details. They've actually colored in the rims. It's something that Transformers doesn't have much nowadays. They usually never color in the hub, the hubcaps on the tires, and I'm like, come on, like I have to take like my own chrome paint and like spend some time doing so. This looks really, really cool, and I'm sure again that they're going to have more of an Earth style mode, repro labels, in the future, and of course now we get to see clearer images of him, than before, and he just looks fantastic. Now, the next one is something that I also reported as well, was images of Impact. They had images of Impactor and Mirage because they were the ones who won the fan vote for, certain Autobots who are going to appear in the Siege toy line. And I'm glad to see Mirage. Now, he's going to actually have clear plastic here, and you can see his vehicle mode does more represent his Earth Formula One vehicle than the previous mold. I have the Classics mold, but I think that fits other characters better than Mirage. This to me looks awesome. I actually really do want this Mirage, and I'm sure we're going to see probably toy hacks or repro labels. They're probably going to give us some labels for making this more of an Earth style vehicle, but he still looks cool nonetheless. The one that I'm excited for the most is Lancer, and the reason why is because I wanted to finish Alpha Trion's Angels, or whatever you want to call them, Elita 1's team, because I have Elita 1, I have Firestar, I have Chromia, I know it's Nova Star, I have Moonracer. I still have yet to get Greenlight, and I'm really excited to get Lancer. I'd like to have that full team, on display, because, I really, really like the female, Autobots. I'd like to see more female characters brought into the Transformers toy line. I'd like to maybe see Strika, maybe see, maybe an update to Thunder Blast, who knows. But she really looks cool. I don't know. I'm not digging the fact that it's just a repaint with a new head for Moonracer or Firestar or any of them. It's pretty much the same mold done over and over again, and that's only because they're working with the idea of trying to complete the Elita 1 combiner, and that is because they decided to use that power. I think it was the Power of the Primes mold for Elita 1, and to be honest with you, I was not a fan of that mold, either Starscream or Elita 1, but the fact that we do have now a US or a mass retail release of Elita 1 warrants us to be able to get the rest of the team. So I like the idea of having the rest of the team, and it seems that this person also put the car hood over here because the original animation model for Lancer, she was wearing somewhat of a dress, at least as far as the robot was concerned, so having those parts like this works for Lancer in particular because of what the original animation model looked like, because they were trying to differentiate the robots. They were trying to make them look different because they had no toy to go by. And it was really cool that they even went as far as designing a whole team of them. So I'd like to see more Decepticons done too. Who knows? Maybe we might see some Decepticon combiner at mass release, not just in Japan, but in the US as well. Because, Primus knows we need more female Decepticons to even out the bunch. I mean, I have Fracture, and I have Thunder Blast, and I have, of course, Black Arachnia. But I'd like to see more, of those characters made. So that's just, my opinion on it. But what do you think of all this toy news? I'm excited about it. I want to see more Transformers on the shelves. I mean, my wallet is certainly hurting from Siege. That is for sure. But leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. I've got more Transformers videos, discussions, and everything coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned for all that. And as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.